Hey guys, this is Jake DeYoung for the Five Guys channel, and really what I want to talk to you guys today about is Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. I've been playing Final Fantasy since like 5 or 6, and so even 7 and 8, probably my favorites of all time. So I've been playing those because I got those, and the first one was really good, but also the gameplay I thought was really fun. It made it more interesting because it was more strategic in a way, having to set up all your classes and having different positions and stuff like medic, saboteur, synergist, all that good stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed 13. It was fun. The story was really good too. But well, yeah. There's maybe some little things like I hated the grinding amount. I had to grind a lot towards the end. Even though I enjoyed trying to keep my characters as underleveled as possible because it makes the game a little bit more interesting, more challenging, so I kind of went for that. And then, after I beat that, I went straight on to Final Fantasy XIII 2, which was really confusing at first, or if not through the entire game. I really enjoyed playing it. They added a few more mechanics that I was, yeah, maybe with. But, like the whole wounding, or yeah, I was just kind of like, okay, because that even made the final fights even a lot harder, because literally I got all my characters to level 99 in every role, and then went to go fight the final boss, and like after having them all at like maybe 70 in 2 and like 50 in the rest, I got him to like 99 in all and just like kicked his butt. So and you know, there's just those little things in there. But yeah, the story in general was good. If you play the first one, like you have to play 13 before you can play 13 too. Otherwise, you'll just be like clueless throughout the entire thing. And that was just me playing it because I love Final Fantasy in general, and I 2 was a little bit more confusing because it had to do with the whole time travel. The only thing I didn't like about it was having to find the wild fragments. That was the most frustrating part of 13.2. Is like, oh my god, I gotta go find this, and you gotta go find this, and then you gotta go find this. It was really interesting how it all worked and was put together, but overall I just got bored with trying to find wild fragments, figuring out where to go. And then when I found out that you had to get a fragment through like a lottery or the gambling area, I just gave up because I suck at those things anyway. So I just grinded and beat the final boss. So that's now on to 13.3. This one was like different than anything I could have ever imagined. I mean, compared to the other two, schemata was weird. I was like, okay, this is definitely something I'm not used to. Same thing with being able to, okay, I actually thought this was cool, but being able to move now and like move your character in battle, I thought that was pretty cool. But there's just some little thing I just don't know. I almost feel like they shouldn't have done this, but I feel like it's good that they did. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. It's more of like it's really fun to play because there's like this little edge or more challenge to it, especially with the whole schemata thing. But I don't really care for that system that much. It's really kind of obnoxious. It's really foreign at this point in time. And I've played the majority of the game so far, and I mean, it still makes it more fun, and especially being able to change quicker than you could change paradigms in 1 and 2. That's one thing I thought they did a really good job on as far as graphics and gameplay and story. The story is interesting. Yeah, it's got its little moments. There's a mechanic where like you have to be back at 6 a.m. every day, and a mission starts at 6 a.m. so you have to get right back down and do that, and you're like, okay, well now I have to do this. So then you do that and you get your missions and stuff done, and then also having to get stuff to keep the world from ending makes it a little bit more pressured, and I don't like being pressured to do to play a game. I like being able to relax and having to do this and this and this, not having to sit around and wait for some time to come by before I can go do something. Though I love the game and the way it plays, that it is my only real criticism, as far as like I like being able to go through the game at my own pace, not having to wait for a mission that happens at maybe 8 p.m. and it's like 8 a.m. so I have to figure out something to do for another like 12 hours. I don't know. That's all my real criticism. I mean, I got the DLC for it, so like the freaking Cloud Strife soldier thing is absolutely beautiful. beautiful, and I freaking love it every time I beat enemies. The enemies are a little bit more interesting too. There's a lot of stuff to like about it, but there's also a lot of stuff where you're just kind of iffy. It's weird, and it just kind of flew over my head when I first got it, like boom. But you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed the game so far. Its story is like beautiful as it kind of connects with the other two a little bit. Also, being able to go back and fight old bosses that you fought to practice out your schemata and stuff is really cool too. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. So if you guys have anything else that you'd like to comment or tell me that might change my opinion a little bit, things that are more in depth, because I haven't beaten it yet, so don't tell me the end of it. But yeah, if you guys go a little bit more in depth and tell me what you think about the game in general, I'd really love to hear it. Because I'm always looking for something that makes it seem like, oh hey, they've got a good opinion. That makes sense. That makes the game even better for me now. So maybe opinion about 1, 2, or 3 that maybe I left out, or anything that you'd like to add to what I'm saying here today. So yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. I'm gonna check with some of the guys. Maybe they'll be able to get some videos up as well. So yeah. Once again, thank you all so very much for watching. Tune in next time for anything else, or request anything that you want me to do, reviews, gameplay, if I can, or anything like that. Alright? This is Jake the Young from Five Guys channel signing off. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
What?
Get out!
What?
Get out! Don't get around! Jacob!
I'm not turning around. I'm not turning around.